great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Lake. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And here comes the junior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. They'll give it to Johnson. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Miller. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Throwing Angelic. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Maybe a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weaver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Angelic. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Orange!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Mason. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Owls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside, it's Smith. And they get him down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Working the middle, it's complete. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Steve Angeli makes the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. He'll try to tack on one more.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Syracuse, 14, Temple, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls' offense comes out ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Bermudez. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside, it's Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left side, it's Smith. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying the run, it's Smith. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Miller with the ball. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They go play action with Angeli. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Throwing Angeli. Fires to the big fella. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Angeli. Quarterback moving. Fires to the wideout. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. With the catch, it's Clark. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down play from the gun. Slings it downfield. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And there was lots of space as he gets into the 39-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Here we go. Ready.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. finds his big tight end. Still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Smith. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Bermudez. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Steve Angeli. Got a man. It's Miller. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Johnson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give is to Miller. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Syracuse mere inches away from a 3rd down conversion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's some room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Angeli on the play action. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Throwing Angeli. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Syracuse right back at it.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Touchdown, Cuse! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Encroachment defeated.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. Could be an alley. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Has it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Owls!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they tacked on the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That's caught. It's Johnson. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Angelic makes the grab. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws it deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On target to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clark. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He makes the grab. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Miller with the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Finds a man on the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Steve Angeli gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Orange!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On the draw, it's Mason. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Temple lining up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing Ncaa27. Unloads to the right. Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Finds a little space.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Rushes on him. A strike downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bermudez. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks. Don't.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Ncaa27 to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Miller. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Ncaa27 gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Bermudez. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Pocket breaking down. Makes a catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Fires quickly. They will score! Touchdown, Owls!
And that's a great idea, man. Keep finding the big fella. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's been really the bright spot for this offense, Jesse. I would continue to find ways. If I'm going to get back in it, I think it's got to go through him.
I think you're right, David. And as a defense, you've got to know now, this is the guy they're looking for. He's hurt us often. We play man, we play zone, linebackers or safeties. Who's ever covering him, we've got to find a way now to get him bracketed so they stop throwing his way.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on 3rd.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep. Maybe some room here. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll run it on the counter. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Temple lines up quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Here comes the heat. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, but they've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They want to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Hard running there.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Syracuse right back at it. Steve Angeli going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They go play action with Angeli. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Meyer. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Syracuse.
One more play to pad the stats. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to